What's up, guys? Tanner here. Quick little video. If you guys are having any sort of slow to start, but it's still like your third gen still starting pretty good, but you're noticing just an extra crank or two, and you happen to notice the ABS light when you crank it up stays on a tad bit longer, and you feel like you get an extra ding once the truck has started, you need new batteries. I don't know why. It is a third gen thing. I've seen this online quite a bit before. I started to get this after I had an issue where batteries got drained and took out my alternator. That's a whole nother story. Didn't do a video on it, but if you guys are curious and again have comments, I'll do a video on it. Wasn't anything crazy, nothing truck related. I had a dump trailer attached to my truck, and it ended up draining the batteries. Anyway, if you guys are getting that ABS light on after it normally would go off when you start, with the extra ding, and it feels like the truck has an extra like crank or two before it fires up, definitely new batteries. I did test my batteries when that had happened, and they were good. They weren't great, but they were good. Like, they still tested good. Like, they still would have been fine for probably another year or so. I ended up replacing them. The second I replaced them, the whole ABS, extra ding, and all that did go away. So if you guys are having any of that, try replacing your batteries, or at least check your battery dates. I know batteries are expensive, and if your battery dates are within 6 months to a year, most likely where you got them, they're going to be able to warranty them if they test under a certain amount. Like I said, mine did test good, but they weren't great. If you can get one of those more in-depth testers, like those Top Dons that like everybody like you and me can get from like TikTok. I got mine on Amazon though. You guys know why. Or if you actually have one like O'Reilly's and all that, it'll actually test not just the voltage but the amperage, and it'll actually go through each cell. So get those checked, check them out and see. But if you're having that ABS extra ding and you're having just an extra crank or two, cold, hot, whatever, definitely check your batteries. I do know these third gens, they get when the batteries start to go down a little bit, it won't just tell you it's the batteries. What it'll do is it'll throw something else, and I believe the reason on this is because the ABS system does pull quite a bit of current at startup to run through its checks. Don't quote me on that, but I believe because the ABS system is a safety system, it's definitely pulling some checks. So that would definitely be the reasoning behind it doing all that. If you guys have any more questions like that, I have seen a few other random little quirks on these that was a telltale sign the batteries were going. If you get a crankshaft position sensor code and everything's running fine, you know it's good, or you just replaced it, maybe check your batteries. My father had one of those, replaced his batteries, never had it again. I personally would have checked the sensor, but it ended up being batteries. Third gens are just a little funky, but we love them. Anyway, I hope that helps somebody out. Until next time, guys, thanks for watching.